Peter will be sharing with us three different products here. So without further ado, Peter, sir.
Morning, everyone. Thank you for sharing the wins for the week. The purpose of doing this is to encourage one another and to tell others that we can still originate and make some money out of all these volatility. Rates went up. So what, right? Are we gonna not drive around when the gas becomes $8 and $9, right? So when people call you to ask for how well you're doing, we have to just wow them by telling them how many files that we originate or how we overcome these difficulties so that we can use this as an opportunity to make them either to our partnership, team members, or possibly, I don't know, another business engagement. They don't want to talk to losers. They call because of whatever the reason is, but we don't have to get into that game. We can just, welcome them to where we are. So to extend what I want to share today, I prepared a slideshow talking about 3 different products. One is the DSCR. We always talk about why DSCR ratio is better with GivingTree than the other traditional companies. Second is how we interpret this jumbo loan market into the conventional conforming where we are excelling than any other banks out there. And third is the 2-1 buy down that's coming up from listing agents at this time. So we created a draft copy. And if you want your agent to be utilized and to be benefit off of this, please contact Harrison afterwards. So I'm going to continue all these slideshows. And if you have any questions, please jot them down and we're going to collect all Q&As at once. So at GivingTree Lending, we offer many different loan products, but I want to specify these 3 things for this week. And let's practice to sell these to other listing agents and the buyer agents that we are working with. First, the traditional definition of DSCR is a loan product that we don't need tax returns, focusing on the investment purpose transactions, and to go over only the appraisal value because the rental income qualifications will overcome all the problems that we have with DTIs. So for example, traditional companies use 1.25x. When the rental income is 5,000 and subject PITI is at 4,000, DSCR is at 1.25 and therefore they qualify. So I had a lot of situations where the borrower shops around, comes back to me and telling me that they either get a better rate, better term, or better fees. So I came up, gave them this, breakdown of before and after, and telling them the reasons why GivingTree DSCR is better than the other traditional mortgage companies. So with the subject property that I had, which I'm going to show later on the next slide, required rental income was $7,800, whereas we only needed $6,237. The property value was at $1.2 million, loan amount was at $840,000 at 70% LTV. So Easy Capital was quoting 8.125 at 70% LTV, and they were also charging the loan origination fee of $5,208. So I was telling the borrower, whether this person is available to pick up your call, whether this person is meeting you in person, driving around, this shouldn't matter because as a financial consultant, as a loan officer, we need to tell the client why GivingTree is better, not over the phone, not verbally, but in writing with details. So what I told them is not only I can give them a better rate, but I can beat the fee. And this is how I presented. I didn't charge any origination fee on this deal. I only charged the processing underwriting, and I gave them a 7.75% rate. And my rebate was 1.39, which was at $11,693. Not only I, kept my promise, I over-delivered by giving something significantly better than what they anticipated in the beginning. So if you use a loan sifter and price out the difference of this 1.25 to 1.0, you can also contact the investors and the investment companies who's looking for the long-term DSCR loans. These companies do all these cold calls and trying to snatch our clients from the trigger lead. So we don't have to be shy too. We can just shatter them. We can break the chain and relationship by giving them significantly better product. So if I had just was captivated by keeping the 8.125% rate, I may have made another $10,000, but I may have to, have a really difficult time to convert this transaction because eliminating $5,000 on this deal was something that anybody could have done. Easy Street Capital probably came back and said they're going to eliminate the fee. If so, then I may have lost the deal completely. But in return, providing a better rate was helping me to secure the deal in 2 weeks.